Hello, everyone. It's story time with Mrs.Reads again. And today we're going to be reading Tellulah's Tutu by Marilyn Singer. Now, this one is about ballerinas and ballerina dancing. And I apologize if I don't know the words correctly, but Mrs. Reads will do her best. And that's all any of us can ever do, is our best in the pronunciation of the words that we read. Okay. Tellulah just knew she could be a great ballerina. If only she had a tutu. And maybe a lesson or two, her mother said with a wink. So the next day, Tellulah went to her very first ballet class. The kids wore leotards and pink tights, all except one. He had black pants. A boy in ballet? Well, he won't get a tutu, Tellulah giggled. Are you with us, Tellulah? Asked her teacher. Tellulah decided she'd better pay attention. She watched closely. She turned out her feet and curved her hands near her hips in first position. She bent her knees in a plie. She did it perfectly. I'm an excellent ballerina, she thought, and soon I'll get my tutu. At the end of class, the teacher told them what a good job they'd done. Tellulah waited for her tutu, but instead she got a hug. Good job, her teacher said. Tellulah decided that her tutu must be coming from Paris. That would fly in the next week. Tellulah practiced every day. Look at my beautiful arms, she said on the way to class. Look at my perfect finish. She grinned a big grin as she stood at the bar. What color tutu do you want? She asked the girl in front of her. I want lavender. She pointed at some September asters blooming outside the window. Tellulah, look in the mirror. Can you make your back straighter? Her teacher said. Tellulah could. She jumped her heels apart to second position. She pointed her toe in a tundu. She circled her foot on the floor in a rond de jambe. I am a famous ballerina, Tellulah told herself. I'm going to get my tutu right after class. But this time, all she got was a kiss on the top of her head. Keep it up, Tellulah, you're doing great, said her teacher. Tellulah figured the delivery truck broke down. Her tutu must be stuck in New Jersey. They would drive it in next week. At home, Tellulah showed her mother everything she'd learned. Her little brother Beckett watched. Then she practiced some more. At her third lesson, she could hardly keep still. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, she sang to the boy next to her. A tunic for you and a tutu for me. She whirled around and bumped his leg. Tellulah, stay in your own space, please, her teacher said. Whoops, Tellulah said. She shifted one foot in front of the other in third position. She put one foot against her other knee, in a passier. She did a releve, by standing on her toes. I'm sorry, guys. I'm the best ballerina in the world, Tellulah said. Today, I'll get my tutu for sure. But there was no tutu for Tellulah. No tutu at all. Where is it? She asked her teacher. Where's what? My tutu. Tellulah's teacher leaned down and put her arm around her. Tellulah, you have to wait a while. It takes time and a lot of practice to earn your tutu. Tellulah stamped her foot. It did not feel good to do that in a ballet slipper. But that's not fair, she cried. A ballerina needs a tutu and she needs it now. Tellulah decided she wasn't going to practice any more ballet. She told her mother that she wasn't going to show her any more steps. and she wasn't going to go to class ever again. Really? Said her mother. But I thought you loved ballet. I love ballet, said Beckett, even though he'd never taken a class. Well, I don't. I'm not even going to think about ballet anymore, Tellulah declared. But everything kept reminding Tellulah of ballet. Her neighbor's basset hound always stood in second position. The kitchen clock constantly performed ronde-jambe. The serving spoon at dinner was forever doing tindas. And everywhere she went, Tellulah couldn't help dancing ballet. She always did a plie when she patted the neighbor's dog, and she couldn't go by a store window without doing a beautiful finish, or pass a park bench without using it as a bar. Then one day in the supermarket, she heard tinkling music over the loudspeakers. It was the same music the pianist played in her class. Tellulah couldn't help herself. Passe, releve, tindas, she did them all. She pirouetted around the store. When she finished, the shoppers applauded, except for one girl. She was wearing a lavender tutu. I want to dance like that, she said. I've already got the tutu. Maybe you need a lesson or two. Or 22, Tellulah said. And lots of practice as well. She looked at her mother and winked. The next day she went back to class. I'm glad to see you, Tellulah, said her teacher. Tellulah beamed. I'm glad to see you too, she said. Then she took her place at the bar. I am a very, very good dancer, she thought, and I will get my tutu someday. And she did, except it wasn't lavender. It was as red as the roses blooming that June. The end. Thank you, everybody, for reading with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.